All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
GMS Louisiana Saints, Lafayette Camp, back at you with another live lesson. All right, before we go any further, we're going to face the east and give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Arakakadash. Double honors to the Apostles' Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 60 times. Shalom, Shalom. Kind of me and the brothers is going to get into it because we see a lot of things going on in prophecy, all right? A lot of things in the news, a lot of prophetic things going on here in America, and the looming factor is that this place is going to be destroyed, man, all right, by nuclear missiles, but it's going to be destroyed from within before it gets nuked, all right, by those nuclear missiles, man. And we're seeing these things happen, these blisters, these swords, these plagues that are hitting America, all right? High gas prices, um, inflation, no food on the shelves.
Yeah. Tempest, the weather,
Kinda.
the heat, all right, messing up the crops and different things like that, causing famines. All right. Then you got we in Louisiana, southern Louisiana, so you got hurricanes. All right. We're waiting to see what the Lord is going to do with those things, man. We got uproars and different things that are going on pertaining to prophecy all over the world, man. All right.
Great. Hey, and backing the brother up, the Lord has been making history, man. As we see a lot of things that we've never seen in our lifetimes happen in the years 2020, 2021, 22, man. Starting with that pandemic, man. All right. The Most High has been breaking records historically and pertaining to hurricane season, man. All right. You got it, bro. You got it.
All right, this is second Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be good, Shalakia, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, and they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Right, and that's the Americanized mindset. That's the westernized mindset that has you in the mindset of, okay, I can easily walk inside a store, get all the goods I need, get a basket full, swipe my card at any amount of time. I'm used to a 24-hour Walmart, 24-hour Walgreens, 24-hour gas station, easy accessible goods, all right, that I can easily go and get and obtain and live back in the comfortability of my home. But that comfortability is over, man. All right, because now the Most High is putting a squeeze on this place through prophecy, through famine, through death, great death, mass death. All right, earthquakes, plagues, pestilence, different things that are going on. So you're not gonna be able to live comfortably here in America like you once did.
Yeah, that's true because even with these benefits, like even that Eve gets, like welfare or so forth and so on, food stamps, housing assistance, it's still hard for them to even make a living, man, to be able to live decently. And there was a recent article that I read that said that even people that make $100,000, they still suffering, man. All right. So what more Jake that's in impoverished areas that's living paycheck to paycheck, man. All right.
Right. And we're seeing some of the things that the Most High, who He's targeting, man. The Most High is targeting all those prideful individuals out there, man. Starting with Esau, Eve, you as well, man, because you're up under the umbrella of Esau, Edom, in his system. Like the brother said, I'm gonna back you up real quick, guys. It's Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's right, man. Our people receive benefits from Esau either, man. All right. Whether it be Social Security, whether it be, like I said, food stamps, whether it
WIC,
be WIC, all
welfare,
these,
Section 8,
yeah, all of
child
these,
support.
yep,
You got it, bro.
all of these as the brother said, benefits, man.
I'm going to read it over for you. Second Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits, and have not known me.
That's right, man. So Jay pretty much gathered these benefits from Esau, and what they forget about the Lord, man. All right, they forget about what the Lord has done for them, man. All right, they forget their power. All right, and they start to rely on what Esau in the system, man. But as of right now, man, they're starting to realize that this system isn't so great, man. All right, and that it's not going to continue to last any much longer, man. All right, with the inflation, like we was going over the inflation, all right, the division, all right, the plagues, the different things that are happening. All right,
And you see it creeping up, man.
Yeah.
All right, and it may be a 5 cent change today, tomorrow, then
Yeah.
it'll go up to 50 cents, then it'll go up to $1, man.
Hey, man, every little bit counts, man.
That's right.
Every little bit counts.
That's right, bro. We got some more. It says verse 11, 2 Ezra 9:11, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
That's right, man. They loved the Lord's law, man. All right, meaning that they despised it. They didn't want to. They didn't want to hearken. They didn't want to hear it. They wanted to do their own thing. They wanted to follow black culture, Black Lives Matter. All right, everything besides everything besides what the scriptures say, or the prophets teach.
Right.
Right.
They wanted liberty. They
Yeah.
wanted comfortability because the average American wants to have what? An AC that blows,
Yep.
Wi-Fi, food in the refrigerator, a TV, all right, some things that are catering to them in the household, so they can do what? Chill all day, man. Be comfortable. Nah, man. The Most High is rousing this place up through prophecy, man, so we can get up out of here, man. All right, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And the sooner you come into that mindset of, okay, I gotta prepare. Okay, I gotta be as one that like second is the 16th chapter. Jump down to 40 in that verse. I believe it's 40. Second is 16 and 40. You stood up.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word and make ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims.
In those evils, so the Lord is telling you that evils are gonna be abound, man. Evils are gonna be crowding and patrolling this place, man. With wickedness. The scriptures tell you we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So this place is already built on witchcraft, already built on ideology, already built on rape, rob, and murder, and the blood, sweat, and tears of you Israelites. So when this kingdom is being translated into our hands, it's going to be translated by violence, man. That's why you're seeing all the things going on around us, man. That's why you're seeing people getting gunned down at a mass amount of numbers, man. That's why you're seeing people's houses getting ran in. All right, so-called elderly people getting beat up and assaulted, man. We've never seen these things, so-called things in the earth, man. That's because the coming of Yahweh Shai draws near, man. All right.
All right.
Read the 41 for me, Shai.
All right, this is 41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away.
That's right. Let him be as he that fleeth away, meaning know these things that are material, that are physical, that are carnal. They're not going to get us in the kingdom. The scriptures tell you what. I'm going to get it real quick, all right?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Use the world, but don't abuse it, man.
Right, bro.
Don't put your heart into the world, man, because these things are gonna, as the scriptures say, the things that are seen are temporal, but the things that are not seen are eternal.
That's right.
So everything that we have here right now is just temporary for us, man.
That's right.
Right.
It's real quick. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. And now the scriptures say flesh and blood can't inherit the kingdom, meaning we're gonna need celestial, heavenly bodies. And how much more a PlayStation? How much more a vehicle? How much more your 401k, man? How much more your bank account? It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. It says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. And the scriptures tell you, lay up your treasures in the heavens where moth nor dust do corrupt, man. Nor fools can come in and steal, because a fool could come in, a thief could come in and steal your entertainment system. They could hack inside of your bank account, all right? They could jump over your fence, all right, and get inside of your back door and come and covet your goods inside of your house, man. But this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, this is what's going to get us into the kingdom, man. These are the things that are eternal, everlasting. That's what we search for on this side, man. We don't search for the carnal things to try to one up or come up in the society. If it happens like that and the Most High give us our daily bread, all right, we deal with financial means upon that scale within a brotherly manner, man, within a righteous manner. how man or Lord would deal with it, man. Not like a nigga. You got it, bro.
All right, this is a quick one. This is Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death, man. All right, so riches, things that we have in this world, all right, whether it be money or, land or cattle, whatnot, all of this, man, we can't take this with us, man, on the chariot, man. All right, and the day of wrath is approaching us because we see that we see these people growing in the world, man. All right, we know that the day of the Lord is near. All right.
That's right, bro. I got you. Cool. It's Rock 5:7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's right, man. All right. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, man. All right. And this is that time right now to turn to the Lord so that you can have mercy. Can you read it over one more time, man?
Kind, it's Rock 5:7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security or your comfortability, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's right. You shall perish in the day of vengeance, man. And our people like to ignore, all right, the realities of the things that happen around them, man. All right. But you can ignore it all you want, man, because ultimately you're gonna have to pay for the consequences of ignoring those things, man. If you don't repent and come back to the Lord. All right.
That's right, bro. You got some more?
Let's see.
Look, I'm back at 2nd Ezra 16. It's 2nd Ezra 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Yeah, you can go in the store, get stuff half off, 50% off this, sales this, Black Friday this, Christmas sale this, first of the year sale this, Labor Day sale this. Oh, things are so cheap and so easily accessible that puts it in the hearts or the minds of these Americans to be complacent, man. Get that word comfortability, right? To be complacent in whatever mindset they're in their emotions. You can be complacent in your emotions. You can be complacent in your financial situation. You can be complacent in your career, man. Just having the mindset of, oh well, what am I going to be doing in 10 years, 20 years? Okay, I'm mapping it out. But you don't have that same mentality thinking about what you're going to be doing for the truth up in these up and coming months, or for the ministry, for the body of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. It says, and even then you're in that comfortability, even though visual is so cheap, even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And that's what we're in the midst of right now, the sword, famine, and great confusion, man. All right? Literally, you have the sword, pestilence, all right? The little sword, the gun, mass murders, mass shootings going on, all right? You have famine, you have food strikes, food shortages, food plants getting blown up at an all-time high, catching on fire. All right, you got shortage on bread, all types of matters. And in the midst of it as well, you have great confusion. You have men trying to be with other men, women trying to be with other women. All right, how much wickedness can this place allow, man? Up until the Most High come and destroy this place, man. All right, because this cup is running over, man. It's filled with wickedness, man. You got it, huh?
All right.
Yeah, George.
This is,
You got it.
you want me to place the definition?
Yeah, comfortability.
Oh, comfortability.
I'm gonna read a little bit more. It's verse 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine," meaning you're gonna be a victim, man. All right, you're gonna be a victim of judgment, and that's just a cleansing agent that the Lord does to cleanse you people for your transgressions and your iniquities and your blasphemies and abominations that you do on this side, man. That's a tactic that the Lord uses, man. It may seem like, okay, well, Esau's putting out these chemtrails, Esau's in these neighborhoods spraying chemicals and poison. But who worketh the souls of men? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. Who ponder it and establish the way that men go, man? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. He puts it. That's why the Most High has said the vibration of America is very eerie, man. It's very slimy. It's spooky, man. Any corner you turn, you seeing violence, murders, robbings, You scroll down and refresh your screen, there's some new judgment going on, man. You got it, brother.
All right, this is comfortability. It says, you can bring it down, man. It says, free from vexation or doubt, comfortable. It says, free from stress or tension. All right, meaning that, as the scriptures say, with much wisdom is much grief. All right, because coming into this knowledge and understanding, and the Lord giving you understanding of the things that going on, right? You have a heavy mind, man. All right, of all the things that's gonna come upon the earth, man. But when you comfortable, you don't care about those things, man. All right, you relax, you don't care. You freely want to do whatever you want to do, man. All right, but that's pretty much it on that on the comfortable definition.
That's right, man. I'm gonna read that other one again. Get it real quick. Sirach 5 and 7, the latter end it says, "And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance," man. Because that comfortability leads to what? Let's just speak for ourselves. If we were comfortable, if we wasn't being apt to teach, being apt to do videos, you know what I mean, come together, fellowship as brothers, be around brethren, we will start backsliding, man. We will start getting lazy. We will start having a disinterest for this truth, man. That's what the world has, man. Like the brother said, they're not stressed. They're not let me get that real quick. They're not vexed with this place. They're comfortable, man. They love this. All right? You got it, bro.
All right, this is let's see, this is Ezekiel.
After you.
This is Ezekiel 7:19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not be satisfied. They shall not satisfy their souls. So the riches that these people have, the things that are making them comfortable, all right, whether it be their house, whether it be money, whether it be any thing that is considered gold or riches to them, all right, it's not going to satisfy them in that day because the wrath of the Lord is going to be upon the whole world, man, and everybody's going to feel it.
Right.
All right.
That's why you have like it came out that it was like a headlines where pastors were quitting their professions
Yeah.
because it's not satisfying you, man.
Right.
Because your comfortability has led to your demise, man. You're so comfortable in your career, in your finances, your bank account that it's not even a pleasure to you, man. It doesn't even bring you joy anymore, man. You're despising it. Why? Because it's not the truth. This is what nourishes us. This is what makes us uncomfortable, man. Because like they gotta and this was also makes us uncomfortable for us to change. I mean it in that sense. All right, but these words also comfort us, like the scriptures say. But we're not in our comfortability to just be sitting back and watching that these things go on and not speak on it. That's why we're watching it. All right, this is John 16, and I'm gonna start at 19. Now Yahushua knew that they were desirous to ask him, and said unto them, "Do ye inquire among yourselves of that I said, a little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me." Because ultimately, we're in those times we're about to see who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ in the flesh, man. And he's on our behalf, and he working things and for us, man, for the saints, man. That's who he's coming back to deliver. But in the mindset of knowing that Yahweh Shai is like a man on a long journey, shall he come back and find faith on the earth? We're in the house of mourning right now, and it's going to say that. It says, and this is the opposite of comfortability. John 16 and 20, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament." The brother read the definition of comfortability. That means they're not stressed. They're not vexed, man. We're weeping and lamenting for these things going on, man. We're weeping and lamenting for the travesties and the atrocities that have been done to our people. We're bringing it out and speaking on it, man. Waking up all the nations, man, of Israel, all right? Pronouncing judgment on 2/3 of our people and these heathen nations, starting with Esau, Edom, man. That's our job. But it says, "And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy." And ultimately, how is our sorrow being turned into joy? By seeing these prophecies, man. By seeing this place getting shaken up. By seeing people that were winning in so-called winning in their comfortability, right? Got all the resources, got all the access. First to be hired, all right. Last to be fired. But the shoes on the other foot for us. We're watching this and seeing this go on. But when these prophecies are getting fulfilled, it's bringing us joy now. Because now we're being moved to the driver's seat, man, of this thing. We're being moved to our first estate, man, to the sons of God. You got it, bro.
All right. Bear with me just 1 second.
I got a little bit more. This is John 16 and 21. A woman, when she is in travail, has sorrow because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembered no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world. Now, ultimately, we're going through anguish right now. All right? We know that we're about to be delivered out of this place, and like the scriptures tell you, in much tribulation we shall enter the kingdom of heaven. But when it's all said and done, Yahweh shall crack those clouds and deliver us. Like the scriptures tell you in Isaiah 14, we're going to look at Esau. We're going to look at this kingdom and say, man, was this the kingdom? Was this the man that shaketh the kingdoms that opened not the house of his prisoner? All right, it's going to be like a bad dream to us, man. But you got it out. There it is.
All right, this is Ezekiel 2:10. It says, "And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mournings and woes, man." All right, and that's what's that's what the Bible speaks of, man. All right, lamentations, mournings, and woes, man. It's not always about comfortability and peace of mind and things like that. The Lord said that there's a time and there's a season for everything, man.
That's what I got right here.
All right,
That's
it's
the
not.
spirit.
All right.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right? There's a time for every purpose under the heaven, man. All right? There's a time to love, there's a time to hate, there's a time for peace, there's a time for war.
Kind of says, right, because ultimately, backing the brother up, these different nations, all right, had their ability and had their chance to rule, man. And they all persecuted us when they got in that power seat, man. They all used us, extorted us. So the Most High has woken us up, woke up the elect, has dealt with us from the beginning, and He has put it and instilled in our mind and say, look, all these times you were in captivity. Now I'm bringing you to your last one. This was a great lesson. That's what He wants to show us, man. The Lord wants to show us that this has been He has used Esau as a whipping stick on our nation, and this is the greatest lesson as a nation that we'll ever learn, man.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, we've been chastised and corrected. Speaking of the elect, Lord willing, will that number. We've been chastised and corrected and improved to be able to be worthy to reign with Yahweh and to rule with Him, man. That's why we're going through this hell in America for. That's why the elect are scattered across the four corners catching hell for, man. But it says a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
That's right, man. It's time to plug up that which is planted, man. All right? And as the scripture say, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. All right? And now it's time for that kingdom to be, brought down, and then the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah to rise up, man. All right?
Time, verse 3, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up.
That's right, man. We're breaking down Esau's kingdom by bringing out these prophecies about what's going on in the world, man. All right? And we're building up our kingdom in the process of doing that as well. All right? Spiritually. All right?
All right. I got two more verses. It says, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
That's right, man. And a lot of people are dancing right now. Even whenever it's a time to mourn, man. All right? Right now, it's like we behind enemy lines, man. All right, they got Esau trying to, bait us in with all these different type of philosophies. All right, he's trying to hit us with the juice. All right, he's trying to do all these things to us, man. All right, and we under war. All right, but yet Jake is dancing, man. All right, when we in wartime right now, man. All right, but That's why
Jake doing the exact opposite, man.
Yeah.
Here we are, we on the battlefield. You got bullets flying over our head,
Yeah.
literally, like I mean, like prophetically, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
famine,
But literally too,
pestilence, yeah, that too,
literally too.
you know. But we got all these enemy. We on enemy turf. Bullets flying over our heads, sirens going off.
Yeah.
You hear people running past in the bushes. You got people lurking, trying to get us. All right, through the spirit.
Yeah.
And Jake is out here just laughing, partying, bullshit, 24/7, man. And you're gonna be judged in that security. Get that word security out real quick. And this just to back you up because, like the brother said, all those nations that they got their chance to rule, but now the Most High has established that third temple, that spiritual house on the planet Earth. All right, which is gonna break in pieces all those other kingdoms. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2. I started. Let's see. All right, Daniel's 2. I'm gonna start at verse 44, and it says, "And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever." And that's the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's the men of the Lord, the 144,000. All right? You got Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, King David, the rest of the 12, the 144,000, man. Men, women, and children. We have an order, man. We have a hierarchy. All right? You got that word out? We have a hierarchy, man. The Most High set it up in order, but through the Spirit, through faith, all right, we're all coming back together and being aligned up with the Lord for Him to deliver us, man. You got it, right?
All right. It says freedom from care, anxiety, or doubt, well-found confidence.
Break it down.
It says something that's secure or makes safe. So basically, as that scripture, I know you can get it out, where it basically says there's no remembrance of tribulation in the day of prosperity.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So basically, like the scriptures say, man, you shall be destroyed in security, man. All right. Our people, you can bring it out.
Kind of Sirach chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
That's right. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness. All right. Of what?
Of affliction.
Of affliction.
That's
man.
right.
All right. So our people have forgotten that they just now got afflicted, man. All right. Before what? This whole pandemic, man.
Yeah.
All right. What they were doing, they were keeping you in the house. All right. Telling you to give the potion. All right. So forth and so on, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Our people forgot about the Tuskegee experience.
Yeah.
They forgot about Jim Crow laws. They forgot about the Willie Lynch law. They forgot about transatlantic slave trade, man. We can't even pretty much go back further than that. They don't know what happened in at 70 AD, man. They don't know what happened during the Renaissance period, man. All right?
But they about to do that again, though.
Yeah, that's right, bro. They don't even seek to learn those things, man. They just thinking about, oh, we just in here in America. I'm a rapper now, or I'm just in law school, medical school, or architect school, just chasing the American dream. Nah, man, you gotta. The scriptures require that which is past, so we should as well, man. According to knowledge, knowing our history. All right, but it says the latter end, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
That's right. In the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity, man. Right. So whenever Esau was, doing all those things to you, all right, during the pandemic and future to come, man, y'all not gonna remember all of these so-called good times that you had, man. All right, we're just gonna be having to deal, with Esau, whatever Esau dishes out to you, and the Lord dishes out to you, man. Because ultimately, Esau is the whipping stick of the Lord, man. All right,
that's right. Hey, and they got a quote by this dude Mike Tyson, but it got a little bit of sense to it. He says everybody thinks they have a plan until they get punched in the face, man. Yeah. And we liken that up to these prophecies. You think you got a plan, you think you're gonna do this in 5 years, you think you're going up for that promotion, you think you're gonna complete medical school, nursing school, all these things of the world, until one of these prophecies hit you in the face, until a pestilence hits you in the face, man. All these people that that died over the so-called pandemic, right? They thought they were going to be doing things in 5, 10 years. They thought they were going to be opening new bank accounts, taking vacations, all right, traveling overseas. But guess what happened? The Most High's will, man, and that's what's going to stand, all right. But just backing the brother up because as we brought out in Daniel's second chapter, all right, that kingdom is going to break all these other kingdoms into pieces. That's the kingdom of Yasharala, man. And we're going to reign with Yahweh for 1,000 years. That's going to be that cleansing period, man, that full day. But ultimately, we're going to reign forever, man. And this is backing that up. This is Daniel. Now you bring it down. This is Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
That's right, man. It says the saints shall take the kingdom, man. All right. It's not going to be given to them. We're going to actually take it from these heathens, man. All right, with Yahweh Shai, man. All right, we're going to be going to these different places on the earth. All right, establishing order, man. All right, and then what? These people are going to be bring tributaries to us, man. Their gold. All right, fine linen, flying euros, different things like that, precious stones. All right. That's what they're gonna be doing, man. All right, and that what our kingdom is gonna last forever, man. All right, and nobody's gonna come up against us, man. All right,
that's right. Back you up again in Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
That's right. The heathen are gonna be our servants and our handmaids. That's in the scriptures too. I'll come and do that as well, man.
Because ultimately we're inheriting this under a succession, man. Succession is what basically you have a decedent, what they call a decedent or deceased. In this case, it would be Yahushua. We know he's not deceased, but Yahushua is the king, and we're the heirs, man. Yahweh one Yahushua, and we're the heirs. We're inherited what the kingdom, like the scriptures tell you. In my father's house are many mansions. Those mansions have to be inhabited by the elect, man, by the saints of the Most High. That's why it says the saints shall take the kingdom even forever and ever and ever, man. All right, but it got a little bit more. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
That's right, man. Because we're going to do the exact same thing that they done to us, man. All right, and as the scriptures say, the blood of him that the one who spilled the blood, his blood must be spilled to purify the land, man. So that's what we're going to do to Esau, man. All right, that's what we're going to do to other nations as well, man, because they're going to give it to them. All right, not just Esau, all right, but the rest of the nations as well. That's right, all right.
We're gonna rule. We're gonna rule it with an iron fist, man, and that's with order. It's gonna be righteousness. It's not gonna be you could just kill somebody, take somebody's life, and then you go to jail, you go to Sodomite-ville, you're incarcerated for years upon years, then you're on death row. Nah, man. It's gonna be done before that sunset, man. Yeah. You heathens are only gonna have that rest on the Shabbat, man. But you're gonna have, like the scriptures speak of, continual employment, man. Round the clock services being rendered unto us, man, in righteousness and order. All right. This begging the brother up about that inheritance. You got it. This is Romans 8 and 15. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
That's right, glorified together, man. And what Yahweh Shai was promised with everything, man. All right, and us being joint heirs, we're going to inherit everything, and these heathens as well, man. All right, the heathens are a part of that. The world is a part of that. The universe is a part of that. Everything that's in the universe is a part of that. And we're going to inherit everything. Well, we're going to be a part of that number. All right,
right, but you know what it is.
All right, this is Isaiah 14:1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Israel." All right, so the heathen are going to cleave to the house of Israel, man. They're going to be under subjection to us, man. All right, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place in the house Israel
Yeah,
shall
hey,
possess them.
right. If I can say, and those strangers are talking about other Israelites, man. All right, and it shows you who the Lord's chosen people are, and also shows you that those so-called fake Jews in the land of Israel are not the real Israelites, man. All right, to back you up because get that word cleave, all right? That word cleave in the Strong's. All right, let me get this real quick. It's the book of Numbers. Let's see, it's locked, y'all can bear with me. Bear with me. All right, it's the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 9. It says, "For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among Salaki, it shall not be reckoned among the nations," man. All right, proving that point, man. Just backing the brother up with that Isaiah 14:1, man. You got it up? That word cleave? 14 and
I got it.
all right, you got it.
All right, to join, attached to, join together.
Right. So,
Right.
so how is that talking about? We know we're not going to be joined to other heathen. So that's talking about Israel, man. All right. Those strangers. Read one more time. Right? That's talking about other Israelites, man.
It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall prove
Meaning other Israelites. Go ahead.
All right, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids."
Right. And this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 11. Just backing that up. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people," remnant going into remainder, going into the elect, "which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt." The different areas that Israelites are scattered, man. That's talking about us, man. And from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea, man. And like it tells you in Revelations, I believe 7 and 9, it says many nations, different tongues, different people. Let me get it real quick, guys. Real quick. This is Revelation 7 and 9. "And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude," and that's talking about a multitude of Israelites, man, "which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and psalms in their hands," man. All right. Uh, like we brought out in Isaiah 11, all right. Ezekiel 37 backs that up, man. You have Israelites in other countries. Israelites scattered. Scriptures tell you Israel is as the sand of the sea. You got Israelites coming in different countries, different languages, different tongues. All right. But what's the common denominator, like we read in Romans 8? The Spirit bear witness that we're Israelites, man. We're coming back to the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai and coming back to our identity, man. And it's being shown forth throughout the entire planet Earth. You got it, all right?
All right, I got a quick one. All right, this is Deuteronomy 30 and 3. It says that then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and thy compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all nations, whether the Lord Yahweh have scattered thee, man. So the Lord is going to gather us from all nations of people, man. All right, because there's a lot of Israelites out there that always like to say that we are just black, man, or that we only, all the tribes are Negro, man. No, man, it's about the seed, the bloodline, man. All right, that goes back to an Israelite, man. All right, it consists of 12 tribes, man, because what the scriptures say that the Lord will be a family to all of the tribes, all right, of Israel, man. All right,
Great. I got another one backing you up, all right? It says, Ezekiel 36 and 23, "And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them." So you got 2/3 in the midst of these heathen, they're profaning the Most High as well. But out of Israel that is scattered, you have the elect, man. That's why you see camps in London, UK, Virgin Islands, Rome, Italy, all right, different places around the world, man.
yeah,
The planet, you got it, huh?
all those places that the brother just now mentioned, All right, contrary to popular belief, Israel ruled in those places in the so-called Dark Ages, the Renaissance era, man, the Byzantine empires. All right, you got it out.
This is Ezekiel 36 and 23. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, said the Lord Yahweh, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Verse 24 is the point. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. Now, how is the Most High doing that? By this word, by this truth. All right? The scriptures tell you that what? We get it real quick. Because the Most High said he was going to gather us from amongst those heathen where he scattered us, man. But guess what? Guess how that's being done right now? Through this right here. All right? This is Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. It says, therefore said the Most High, thus said the Lord, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. That's right, where we shall come who? Unto the Lord and join back to the Lord, man. So we're being made a little sanctuary in Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, New Mexico, all right, Rome, Italy, London, UK, the Virgin Islands, man, Alabama, Mississippi, wherever the elect is scattered, man. And we're proclaiming and announcing the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, bringing you back to your nationality according to the Bible and breaking down these strongholds of our people so we can get out of here, man. That's our job. You got it, man. I'm going to take it out of yours.
All right, let's see. All right, this is Joel 3 and 2. It says, I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right.
Bring it out one more time, man.
All right. This is Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered amongst the nations and parted my land, man. All right. So the Lord, when Yahweh Shai coming back, man, all right, he's gonna what? He's gonna sift the wheat from the tares, man, amongst all the nations, man. All right. He's gonna pick his elect out of all of those nations, man, of Israel, man, no matter what they may look like, all right, on the outward appearance, but their spirit that dwells within them, man, they're Israelites, man. All right. That's pretty much it on that.
That's right. Well, with that, Lord willing, this message was edifying. All right. We're going to face the east and give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Arakakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last section of time. Kwame Yashala, Baba Bob. Till next time, Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.